Hello and welcome everyone to Sir Logeth's World, episode 4. I have my son here today helping me out with the voiceover. We're going to go ahead and remove the sand and finish the Guardian farm today, so I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I went ahead and marked out where the Guardian farm is going to go, but as you guys notice, we still have quite a bit of sand. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to head to a corner and we'll start removing some of the sand. I'm going to do just a portion to make sure that it's going okay. Okay, so I'm back up here. As you can see, I put the corner back in. I'm going to go ahead and mark the edges of where I don't want to go out. We'll hop back down here. I love photo following. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and remove this again and see where we go. So hopefully it looks like I can actually use torches to do that if I want. It's probably a smart idea to save my shovel. And you can also hear there's a cave system nearby. So I'll have to find that here in a little bit. Okay, I'll just watch this as it finishes falling. Cool. Well, now we have this edge. As you can see, the edge is actually out one further than the actual monument. I kind of wanted to leave that edge so I could build possibly a little bit of a line to catch the drops from the squid. Anyway, so now I'm going to start that whole process on the rest of the wall. Okay, it's time for a 6x speed montage. This is not everything, but it is quite a bit, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Okay, so I've skipped ahead here a little bit. I have basically just been placing signs and getting the base of this farm built. I actually did a lot of cutting in this episode, guys. I had almost an hour and a half worth of footage, and I cut this episode. It's going to be like 13 or 14 minutes total. So some of that went down in the montage with how fast I sped everything up. Then a good portion of it was just cutting things out. So some of these building sections I did want to leave in because I think this is interesting. So what you guys are seeing right here is I built one of the corners, or one of the, I don't know, fins, I don't know what you'd want to call them. Anyway, I'm going to keep this pattern throughout and build it out into the entire farm here in just a little bit. So as you guys can see now from here at the top, I'm just building this up, and what we'll have is we'll have lava blades, a couple of lava blades, and then water up above them. That's why all the signs, and then this is going to get built up like 5 or 6 blocks. This is actually designed by Nimbom. You guys may have heard of him. It's the same design that Mumbo Jumbo used for his own Guardian farm. It's one that is small but reasonably efficient, and for my purposes, and it's really all that I need. So anyway, this is just building the top. I'm going to be covering the roof in dark prismarine. Really, I could be using whatever blocks I wanted, but I just like the look of this, and I want to leave it with the general kind of feel as the sea temples have, or the guardian temples. You know, just that aquatic, like the prismarine blocks and everything, was kind of my block of choice for this whole process. Okay, so if you guys are hearing random stuff, it's just because while I'm doing the voice dubbing, then I have my son playing on my lap here, and he's getting into anything and everything that's on the desk. But anyway, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to go ahead and hop ahead here in a second to when the farm is done, because the rest of this is just digging down, basically down to y equals 5 and working from there. This is the basic design. I'm just trying to work things out specifically. I've been testing different designs, trying to get the best way. So this is inspired by Nimbom's design, like I said earlier, with like the enchantment tables and everything. I'm just trying to work out the fine details right now and try and get my rates to a reasonable level. So I'll keep on experimenting for the next little bit. Okay, so I just finished AFKing for the second night. Now, I don't think I showed you guys yesterday, but the first night, I let it go overnight, and I was only down to this bottom chest right here. And I knew that it wasn't going to be super efficient because I didn't do up any lighting of the caves or anything, so yesterday, I spent some time just in the evening going over and doing just like some strip mine kind of stuff out just to search for any nearby caves. I also did some up higher, just to light everything up. And so this is the second night of AFKing just out here. But it looks like we are all the way down the very last chest. Very nice. And of course all the fish is cooked because they've been through lava and everything. I may do a redesign on some of this because it's actually not the most efficient for just straight up killing them as much as I would like, but I am liking what I am seeing so far with everything right here. The rates have been good, and for my purposes this is going to be more than enough for a good farm. I don't know if I really showed you guys too much, but these are enchantment tables over hoppers. The hoppers feed down, they actually feed under here. I'm down at bedrock level, so I had to kind of feed it around a little bit. Into a dropper, which is sending them up this stone pillar, which is an item elevator. And then they are just traveling up and down into these chests right here. So it looks like all these chests are filling up, or all the hoppers are filling up as well. So it's been doing really, really well for me. Hey guys, so I did a major change to the farm. overnight last night. As you can see, it's only 2 blocks now, and I actually am going to take out that. So what happened, I guess to kind of explain, I came back after reworking the farm, and there were a few random straggler fish that did not die, and basically I was left with a completely full mob cap when I got back, with like dozens and dozens of fish. And so anyway, it's not often, but maybe one, I don't know, every few minutes somehow survived for whatever reason. And that's a problem. So what I did is I got lava, and lava here, one more lava blade does fix the problem. But I don't want to have it on all the time because it can also kill them before they make it to the water sometimes. So what I think I'm going to do is actually open up this back area, as you can see, and I'm going to just build another simple contraption like that, nothing fancy, just a few pistons that I can power, and I guess I should probably put these down so I can get the pistons in place. Anyway, just so I can power some pistons, and I might even try and just set it up so it's gonna run when the other one is switched off. So just try and get it set up so when this one is on, like it is now, this one will be off, so it will let the lava flow, and then when I hit the switch, this one will let up, the water will come out, the lava will be stopped. Anyway, so I'm going to work on this quick fix right now. So I've added a couple of new little systems. This is a quick ink collection thing. It doesn't do a ton. It's not super terrible so far. Oh, that one's doing much better, holy cow. Okay, so actually that is doing something. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this last episode of Sir Logeth's World. We got the Guardian farm built, got all the sand removed. I'm very excited for the future. We'll be doing some big projects here coming up. So I guess we'll see you guys next time.